Hello children. So we were doing this lesson political parties, and today we'll go ahead with the national political parties. So till now you studied uh, what is a political party. So a group of uh, members who come together, they contest elections in order to get power. Okay, in rough language. Fine. Now here we'll see uh, what are national political parties. So basically two kinds of political parties are there at present. One we call as national party, the other one as the state parties. Fine. There are certain parties which are or which exist throughout the country. Throughout the country means most of the states there in the country they exist. So here we can call them as countrywide parties. Fine. The other name as national parties. These parties or such parties which we call as or whom we call as national parties, they have their units in different states, and these parties they follow the same policies, the same programs, the strategies that is decided at the national level, and all that is the parties existing there in different states, they follow the same thing which is decided there at the national level, right? Now some special facilities are provided to these so-called large and established political parties. They are also given unique symbol by the election commission. Here election commission plays an important role in this elections, the political parties and all. We all have studied about it in the previous part of the lesson. Now these when we talk about this that is the political parties, so we can say that uh, they are found like national parties, state parties, even unrecognized parties also are there. If we see at present, the total registered political parties are 2598 on date. 2598 political parties have registered themselves. Out of these 2598 political parties, 8 are the national parties. Here in the textbook you'll find the names of the 6 political parties. 2 more are there. Okay, All India Trinamool Congress and National People's Party. 2 more which is not mentioned here because there are certain criteria to be fulfilled in order to be a national party. If they don't fulfill that criteria, they come down to the criteria of state political parties. Okay, so national political parties are 8. Now here about different political parties, it is mentioned here in the textbook. The different national parties, it's mentioned here. Even further about state also is given, but here we refer to the national political parties. Okay, so here a 3-mark question can easily be framed out of any of these political parties or national political parties. Fine. 2 more here it is given. 6 political parties as Indian National Congress, Bharatiya Janata Party, Bahujan Samaj Party, Communist Party of India Marxist, then Communist Party of India CPI, and Nationalist Congress Party NCP. 2 more names we can add to it, that is AITC and NPP. Fine. In order to frame a 3-mark question from here, we need to find out. So one thing you need to do, one question will have here based on these national political parties, that is about each of this, that is 8 political parties are there. About each of them you need to find out the founder of this political party. founder of this political party, then foundation year, that is in which year the party was found, then the party supremo, who is the present party supremo, then the headquarter, where does the headquarter of that particular party exist, and the ideologies of the particular political party. So search for this and note down all these details about each political party, because when you find out these answers to these political parties, that is foundation year, it's mentioned here, when you add these details or these informations to each of this political party, a 3-mark question for you will easily be framed. So this work is to be done and should be maintained there in the copy neatly. Now further, if we see the state party, now we talk about what are the state parties. So other than these 8 parties, here it's mentioned as 6, will change it into 8. Other than these 8 political parties, that is national parties about which we just went through right now, most of the parties of the country, they are classified by election commission, okay, as the state parties, and we also call them as regional parties. So the parties, such regional parties, they have national level political organizations with units in several states. It doesn't mean that they have their existence only in one state. Units are there, but the thing is that certain criteria which is fixed there to be called as a national party, national political party, or a state political party, that criteria is to be fulfilled. That is the percentage of vote to be attained, the number of seats to be means the number of seats which they get there in the elections. That plays an important role in identifying the political parties as the national or the state parties or the regional parties, whatever we call it as. So here India, that is our country, is very diverse, and this existence of these state parties, they play a very important role in the present situation, or in the country, in the new country, in the modern India, we can say, because no one national party, if we leave the present conditions, so these present conditions are somewhat different, that is, even if we have an alliance, the alliance exists here at the center, but still a particular party, like for example BJP, is attaining or has already attained its majority, that is major number of seats, or the majority of seats they have got, but yes, the alliance exists, fine. So when in such a condition, when no major party or no political party get the majority number of seats there, the Lok Sabha, so in the response to that situation, such national parties, they are compelled, they are bound to form alliance with these smaller state parties, which we call as regional parties or the state parties. So such alliance is to be formed, and it gives the, or it is the coalition government is formed. The result is the formation of coalition government at the national level. Coalition government. So what is coalition government? Another question can be raised here. What is coalition government? So coalition government is a situation where no single party gets the majority of seats and is not able to form the government. So in such a situation, more than 2 or more number of parties, they come together to have an understanding and form the government. Such a situation or such a government is called coalition government. So this is common, the coalition government, the formation of coalition government. It is actually very good for the existence of, or to have a stronger democracy in the country. This existence of coalition government is very important, because here the state parties which were earlier neglected, those parties are given their due importance here in the situation or in the politics of the country. Now here, what's the difference between the national and the state party? So very clearly, easily we can just make it out, the difference between national party and state party. So first one, if we see, the national parties or the party whatever, national party influences the whole country, okay, and here the state party, its influence is restricted only to the particular state. Here on the other hand, national party deals with the national problems to which the country as a whole is influenced or affected. State party deals with the problems of the particular states, the particular state, not of the other states where it exists, from where it has formed the government. The third point, that is, the national parties, they do have to manage at least 6% of votes, that is valid votes, in the Lok Sabha elections, or 6% of 6% of votes in the assembly elections in 4 different states. Parallel to that, if we see, 6% of votes means they have to get minimum 6% of votes in assembly elections of a particular state. Then here for the national parties, they have to get 4 seats in the Lok Sabha elections, here 2 seats in the state assembly elections. One addition is there to the book, that is 2 seats in state assembly elections and 1 seat in the Lok Sabha. So here with this, the topic of this national political parties and the state political parties or the regional political parties, here it gets over. Thank you.